It's good on my end.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Come.
Bro.
Can you double check, as always? The water? You ready on top of it, as always?
Go ahead, fix it up. All right.
Is it good? That's all good. Alright, shalom. Alright, first and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. And we're going to do a response to the elder Ratazawanya's, or St. Benji, as some may know. Alright, his video that he made recently about how integration destroyed the black community. Okay, and it's not just the the black community. We could say basically the Israelites, all right, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, ever since our people have integrated with the heathens, we've been on a downfall. Okay, and you can go into the first and foremost the Bible, because that's the oldest historical book ever, and most accurate as well. Okay, we can go all the way into our history, all right, in the Bible. But let's fast forward to today, man. Okay, you had after slavery, after hardcore bondage, all right, you had prosperous so-called black communities, all right. And Elder Malcolm likes to bring this out. The Elder Southside Mike out here bring it out quite frequently. With out here in Chicago, you had what the Black Belt district and community, all right, which consists of like Bronzeville, Kenwood, all right, Hyde Park out here in in Chicago. What'd you say?
Woodlawn.
Woodlawn too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And everything was successful for years, man. And then when you had the civil rights movement occur, what happened, man? Jake just went on a downward spiral, man. All right, hey, Jake's businesses disappeared. All right, hey, you had the push for feminism, which destroyed the family household. Okay, what else, man? Drugs that entered into our communities. Hey, before that you had heroin. You had heroin first, then you had crack. All right, cocaine. Well, cocaine first, then crack. Okay, then you had fucking that goddamn demon. All right, that rat bullshit coming into the '90s too. That was set up on purpose to destroy Jake. Okay, gangster rap.
Yeah, the field jails.
Okay.
There's an industrial system.
And then even to this current day, man. You look at the like communities such as let's say the Bronzevilles, all right, the Pilsons, the Humble Parks, the Rogers Parks, all those communities in the '90s, 2000s, they were basically all Jake, right? Whether it be Judah, Ephraim, Issachar, right? Now those communities have been gentrified, and with that being said, gentrification brings a slew of things. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now all of a sudden you have what? Feminism in the community. Okay, you have the alphabet, gang, all over the place. All right, you have what else, man? Jake getting kicked out of their neighborhood because they can't afford.
Yep.
All right, the rent to the property taxes. So they're getting economically pushed out, while these heathens, they buy these buildings penny on the dollar, and they make a huge profit, man. All right, rent goes from $800 to all of a sudden $2,000, man.
They raise it up, just to get Jake out of there, man. So Esau can move right on in, man.
Yeah, they had that one. What was that? They killed that one with Jake woman because she had the last house on the block that they wanted to gentrify.
Yeah.
So the cops, I guess it was a whole plan and scheme.
Oh yeah.
Behind the scenes, because the cops are ready to sell these Edomite cops, and they shot her in the window and killed her, so they could take her house and buy it for $1.
Yeah.
So this is what this is the agenda of Esau against you Israelites, man. Can I get one scripture real quick?
Okay.
This is
Yeah, but you Jake's too busy want to be this damn devil's buddy. Well,
Yeah.
He always gonna hate your ass, man.
yeah,
No matter what the fuck you do, man.
Exactly.
Go ahead, bro.
Con, this is Psalm 62.
Stupid niggas.
Psalm 62 and 3. How long will ye imagine mischief against a man? Ye shall be slain, all of you. As a bowing wall shall ye be, and as a tottering fence. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. So when Jake gets to a certain point of because at one point, what was it, the Tulsa, Oklahoma, the
Yeah.
Black Belt, they were doing better economically.
Black Wall Street.
Black Wall Street.
Yeah.
They were doing better economically than the entire U.S. at that point, man.
Hey, then,
And that's a dangerous foe against you, man.
That's it, bro.
Because Jake could have went to. They know Jake could have established this economy and then went to the other nations,
Yep.
all right, to get aid and monetary help. That's why they had to stop that, man.
Isn't that the reason why they built the expressway?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah,
they
it's
built
right
it
now.
straight through the Black Belt.
Yeah. Cause I seen my brother, he got a book, Chicago, back in the day. There's pictures on the internet too, like like Wentworth. I think it's Wentworth State Street.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
whole neighborhoods. There wasn't no expressway
Yeah,
there
yeah,
back
yeah,
then, man.
they bought all that out.
Yeah.
Those properties, and they that was like that dividing line, man.
Red line.
You know, yeah, the redlining. You know.
Yeah, because there's pictures back in the 40s, 50s, where the expressway is now. It's whole neighborhood.
Yeah, they cut out half of Bronzeville and Woodline to bring that Dan Rand Expressway through.
Yep. And then another thing to add a point to Ramaki, it wasn't even just economically that Jake was doing better. It was musically, all right, artistically, with all the innovations, Jake was doing better, man. And that was hurting Esau. I forgot what I think that was in Florida when they you had those Edom. I forgot. I think it was in Florida if I'm not mistaken. They had another city that was
Jake had a lot of those, not
Yeah.
just the ones we know. Jake had a lot of those established
Yeah.
cities all around the U.S. in Texas, in the West, all through. Jake was coming because Jake was trying to come to their excellency, but that didn't fit prophecy.
That's
So
right.
the Lord let Esau step in to take down Jake.
Yeah, but I know I think it was Rosewood when
Yeah,
they
that's Rosewood, Florida.
Yep. When they those Edomites started destroying those homes and all that and raiding it, they said that these Edomites walked in and they were like perplexed with how sophisticated Jake was, and they said they're doing better than us. They got all these pianos. They got their architecture's better, so on and so forth. And then look at even now, man. The reason why they want the south side of Chicago is because architecturally speaking, it's better than fucking Esau areas, man.
Yes,
Of course.
Hey, man, Bronzeville's better than fucking Lincoln Park, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Kenwood's better. All that shit is better than the north side, man. It's just facts, man. Because here's the thing. Look, when they go into those areas, they don't bulldoze the property or anything and just set up new buildings. What do? They gut everything out and they rehab it because it's so much better. They can't remake these things, man.
That's what they did to those buildings in like the 40s and like in Bronzeville. I had a manager. He was an Edomite. Him and his wife bought one of them buildings on 46 and Vincennes or something like that.
Yeah.
Right there by Jake.
Oh yeah.
This was an Edomite, bro. Could have been Jake. I don't know. But him and his Moabite wife, she could have been Jake. They bought a property over there for like $300,000. I said, "Damn, you bought a property?" He said, "Yeah, it was just too good to pass on the structure of the building, made out of cement. It wasn't fucking a frame house. It was a fucking brick house."
Well, a lot of those guys who make those houses aren't around anymore.
Yeah, yep.
The structurally sound buildings you see over there in Hyde Park, where we used to teach at.
Yeah.
The guys who make those, they're not around no more, man. So they're in high demand.
Those buildings are really good because the bricks that's in the building, they keep that house hot as hell.
Check this, man. When I was you remember my last job and all that? You know, I used to be all over the place in the condos. Point being though is one of my clients, they were on vacation, went into the crib, did what I had to do, and I bumped into their I guess you call him like handyman, and him and I ended up conversating for like 20-30 minutes. And we were just going back and forth, and we were just talking about a couple different things. And, I was telling him about, like, that how nice this building was in particular. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I go, all throughout Chicago myself. And he was saying that all these new buildings, and I've been in the new buildings too, man. These top tier condos in the South Loop, whatever, West Loop, whatever, right? And we were both basically laughing and criticizing how cheaply made they are. And he made a point. He's like, man, these newer buildings in 30, 40 years max, he's like, they're gonna have a ton of issues. He said this building that we're in, that's over 100 years old, it's gonna be more structurally sound than those buildings, man, that are newly built.
Well, those gray stones, those old gray stones and brown stones, like you saying at Bronzeville, Woodline, Hyde Park area. Those, look how firm the foundation is. It's straight cement and steel. It's solid. It's been there 100 years, and it'll probably stand 100 more years easy.
The stone houses, all that.
Yeah, that was those brown stones. And when they took that highway, they tore a lot of that property down and just told me it kind of messed up. It kind of messed everything up.
But get a precept.
I got a precept.
So we
This
get
is
some scriptures out.
Deuteronomy 28:15. It says, "But it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh thy God to observe and do all His commandments."
It's just part of the curse at the end of the day. This is not our rest one meant for us to prosper here. So that's why the Lord allowed this devil to take down whenever you Jake tried to rise up. Lord's with this devil to take you down, pretty much, man.
Hey, that's where they go back to the prophecy where the Lord said these nations will be a thorn in your side. So you will try to build, you will try to establish yourself as a nation. You'll try to prosper, as you see in these other these smaller towns and cities that Jake had in the 40s and 50s and 30s and 40s and 50s.
Yeah, they destroy it.
Esau come in and take it down.
So destroy it and flood it.
Yeah, or bomb it.
Yep.
Like they still doing that. Like they just took O-Block. They
Yeah.
bought it out.
Damn, they
Yeah.
figured.
So and them
all you
buildings
niggas
are
about
oldly structured buildings, man.
Yeah.
And they pretty good and they last. So they just took that from Jake,
You talking about the Parkway, right?
Yeah.
They just bought that out.
Yeah.
They're gonna get all
They're gonna do the
Yeah.
same thing, but there were projects
I
on
know who bought it.
Damon, Diversey, and Clybourne by the river, and it was all projects. They kicked all the Jake out, kept the buildings, rehabbed it, and now they're high-end apartments. They're gonna do the same thing with O-Block, man.
Yeah. You got you Jakes and like probably already in these properties. The landlord all of a sudden come fix it up, give you
notice and shit.
No, he fixed
Granite
it.
countertops,
Granite countertop.
stainless steel
Stainless
appliances.
And you Jakes think, oh man, the Lord is so good to me. No,
What?
man. No, guess what? What's come after that? Your rent gonna get raised up. Just kick your black ass out
Exactly.
and move Esau in,
They
man.
ain't gonna be able to afford it. They gonna
Keep
struggle.
on raising the
And
rent.
then it's gonna end up
Keep
pushing
doing
them out. Cause they about to see, man, cause that's why they were so mad at Little Dirk. Little Dirk didn't have no power. Even though he said, oh, I was gonna buy it out. He didn't really have no power to buy it out. Them Edomites overrided his ass.
Yeah, they did.
And they took that shit, man. And that's exactly what happened. That's why he don't have an answer for it to them. Cause they wondering like, where's the answer why you didn't buy this? Because Esau overrun his ass.
Yeah,
Get
he'll
those
come
curses.
You know?
Yeah,
Come
and it
with a
says,
wicked law.
Hold on, let's get some precepts though.
Yeah, I guess
Let's
so.
have finished.
but it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy God to observe and to do all His commandments and His statutes which I command thee this day.
And we didn't do that, man. That's why we get in the predicament we in right now, man.
That's right.
We got some curses on us. Go ahead, brother.
Can you get the where it says that we're gonna be the tail and they're gonna be the head? Kushai.
Let's skip
I
down
think
to
it's
that.
43.
Unless you got another one.
No,
Well, I was gonna read
29.
this. I was gonna read 16 and 17.
No, get
Yeah.
29 then 43.
Con, but read what you got and then get the one that I also call for Baba Kushai.
Okay, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city,
Yep.
cursed shalt thou be in the field, and cursed shall be the basket of thy store.
Right, yeah. First, I'll be in the city, your neighborhood, the field, I believe, the workplace.
Yeah.
And what it say again?
The basket.
The basket of
Your
thy store.
businesses. You can't. Shit, Jake tried to open up a business. That shit don't even last a month. You got to shut it down. Man.
God knows.
Yeah,
Like
'cause I-
79th and Racine. I've seen this
Right.
story change so many times, bro.
Yeah, 'cause they set up those wicked ass laws and wicked ass expectations for Jake to meet. Business
You
wise,
got more red tape.
financially. Yeah, and then the
yeah,
stipulations of what the quotas they need to meet every month. Then they be raising the property tax, so Jake gets you know, they don't know how to deal with that. You know, and then the business shut down. It always happens.
Hey,
It's
so
the same shit.
So like that happened some years ago. So Jake's opened up this spot right here on what's that, 99th and Vincennes. They opened up a spot. It was called Dog House or whatever that
This
bullshit.
shit a dog.
Yeah, in the dog house.
He had the Jake in the damn
It's
dog.
by that little
house.
gas station right
Yeah,
there.
right by that sick. So they opened up that shit in the dog house. Jake ended up getting closed down. Ishmael opened up a crab spot. That shit still open.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Jake ass was
Eating
literally
all
in the
the
dog
seafood.
house.
Yeah.
Jake was in the dog. This is a picture of Jake literally in the dog house, man.
Exactly. That shit was bugged out, but that's Jake business get closed down. Ishmael put a fucking seafood spot. That shit still open and running and people
They
buying
say
shit
people
right now.
buys booming pretty good. That's what
Jake
we
don't,
talking
Jake
about.
don't got no business connections like that. All these heathens and Esau, they got business connections. They have people that are business experts over them that they can go consult with. Jake don't have that. Jake is just trying to start a business and hopefully it goes well. That's
Hey,
what Jake is doing, man.
hey, let me
And
get-
Jake don't know it's a whole
Hey.
bunch of bullshit behind that.
Hey, let me
having
get
a business, man.
Yeah, let me get logical real quick. All right, seeing that you Jake can't win here, why the fuck would you want this shit to continue? You want the Lord to come back and put in this shit.
Right, because some Jake do have those, people that like aldermen. They got connections, but the truth of the matter is, no matter who you know, you still under the curses.
They're not as
That's
high
what I'm
as
saying,
they're
too.
not gonna, they're only, it's only a ceiling of even Jake connections. There's a ceiling for us. We can't go past the ceiling because the Lord put a ceiling on us. You know, because of the curses.
Hey, most of those celebrities, they have connections. But, hey, you'll have a guy that'll warn them, like, yeah, you know you can't really bother to do that. You know? Because they know once that Jake, even one of those wicked niggas, they might do something so-called just with that money. Like, what shit, look what they doing to Young Thug. I think he had fucking bought some land down in Atlanta. So it's crazy that they bringing out these allegations on this dude now, man.
Right.
Can you read that one scripture out from your ex?
Yeah, this is Deuteronomy 28 and 13. And the Lord Yahweh shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only. It's like it, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath.
That will happen if
read
we obey.
13?
I think it's 40.
Yeah.
Go down.
Oh, so like
you read
it
it wrong. You
Yeah,
read it
yeah,
wrong.
yeah, yeah.
I think he said 29 first. I think Big R said.
Yeah,
Nah, I went to 29, but
Oh, it's
44.
it's really
I know, but
43.
29 is a good point. Then you might just go in order.
All right, I'll just
Yeah,
do it.
you reading the blessing.
Yeah, that was a blessing, Salaki. It's
Yeah, I was like,
Get ready for the blessing.
Deuteronomy 28, 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper as thy way.
You know how you in the dark room and you trying to look for light, you just grope, you trying to
Everything.
find it.
Trying to find the doorknob.
Yeah.
Step on something. You can't see shit.
And that's really what Jake does, man. They look for anything in this world to prosper in, man. You know, but that's not our way.
And you had a point.
Right, because it said, that shall not prosper in our ways. So anything you set your mind to do, hey, unless you're really plugged in, it's not gonna fucking work, man. All right, like your business would be lucky to stay open 6 months, man.
Yeah.
All right, so the things that we set our mind to do, the Black Wall Street, the Rosewood, the black belt over here, North Carolina, they had the freed slaves. They opened up a printing press in the bank. Esau came and motherfucking took over the bank, took all the money out of the bank, right? Then when people came to go get their money, they didn't have it, man.
Hey, like you said, in order to be successful, you gotta be plugged in, which means Esau gotta be involved.
Esau gotta be involved.
Because Jake has to understand, you are in another man's kingdom.
Yep.
Another man's not gonna let you build.
You in my house.
You in my house. I'm not gonna let you establish yourself in my house.
And
You in
better
my
than me.
room.
Now you the man of the house.
Now you the man. Basically, yeah. I'm not gonna let you be the man of the house. This is in my house. Like you see what I'm saying? Like my daughter gonna start liking you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Too late.
You know what I'm saying? You see where I'm going?
Too
That's
late.
why they consult to cast Jake down from his excellency. Because we're better people than you Edomites.
That's it. And which goes to show you in the kingdom of heaven, that meaning Esau not gonna be ruling with us, man. It's gonna be the same way in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right.
Which is fair.
Right, exactly. Which scripture tell you, man, set not this fucking devil by you.
I got it right here. I got
He's
it.
look to overthrow you. Go
I got
ahead.
it. This is Sirach. I'm starting at 10.
Con.
Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy.
Yep.
Like an iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
So Jake still don't get it, man. You still trusting this goddamn devil who hates your guts, man. The scripture say never trust your enemy. The fact of the matter is, Esau Edom is your enemy, man.
That's right.
He's your enemy, man. He's not your buddy. Go ahead, brother.
Right, because even with segregation, right? He agreed with it, right? So he thought you was cool. You had to ride the bus, eat the car. But guess what?
You shot with him.
Yeah, you
and
shot with him.
Well, guess what? That was a trick. You fell for okie doke.
There
You
you
damn
go.
niggas, man. Because you had your own business in your neighborhood. So I brung out, I told you. You can shop with us. So guess what? There ain't no money being made in these mom and pop stores anymore. So we got shut down. Now Ishmael in your neighborhood now, man.
Well, instead of the money circulating over 100-something times during the Black Wall Street, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they had it all, you got the guys making the wood and all that,
Yeah.
circulating. Now it's circulating 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
So the currency and the what's the word? The monetary substance is not there no more.
And that's why the scriptures say, "But if he doeth good, he doeth unwillingly."
Mm-hmm.
All right, because there's always something behind it, man.
Can I
If he's trying to
appreciate that?
hold up, Ak.
Okay.
When Esau, so-called does something good, it's ultimately to benefit him. Going
Yeah.
back to what we were saying. Oh, okay, you can integrate with us. All right, cool. You can shop at our stores. Take our buses, whatever, right? But ultimately, it was to benefit him. All that money's going straight to his pockets. Even when they give you these stimulus checks, right? Let's fast forward it to modern day times right now. They gave you all these stimulus checks, right? Jake didn't do anything with that to help their community. They went to go what? Buy the Gucci belt, okay? They went to go fucking buy Remy bottles, okay?
Hey, gave him the money back.
Exactly.
Gave him the money back, man.
Hey,
Can I say that? Oh, Baba Shah.
Go ahead.
I literally just saw a video today, and it came out in 1954. It says how to sell to the Negro.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, they planned all that
No, you
to
make
give
it
money
easy.
back, what you were saying, back to them. You know what I'm saying?
And also too now, look, you got more so-called black millionaires and billionaires now than we did back in the 30s and 20s, right? 40s and stuff. So why are things better now?
Right.
Because it kept going to them.
Well, not only that, it's part of the curses, man.
And that,
All right, you got
100%.
all these billionaires, all these millionaires, and yet we're still not able to be self-sufficient, and we gotta rely on Esau.
Because you know what? They set up by Esau.
Yup.
And Esau
Ain't gonna let you,
ain't gonna let you do it. He ain't gonna let you do it.
Can the brother Bob Kushala, can you just get that we're gonna be the tail? Real
This
quick.
is Deuteronomy 28 and 43. It says, "And a
Hey,
stranger that is
hold
within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
Exactly. Yep. Keep going.
He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him."
Exactly. Okay. We're gonna come. We're gonna come from our excellency, come all the way down low. Now we're gonna have to go to him. All right. For the want of all things, he's gonna loan us money now.
Yup.
All right. We're gonna have to keep, being subject to payments.
Yup.
Keep going, Ark. Is there more?
Yep. He shall be the head,
Yep.
and thou shalt be the tail.
Exactly. These heathens are the head, starting with Esau, Edom, and Ahimelech in specific. All right. Then you got the small headers. All right. Then down to the other heathens, and then Jake, you're last.
Yep.
Well, they said talk about the borrower be serving to the lender, man. So anytime you have to go to somebody for help,
Yeah.
hey man, I'm in control. Because anytime I can pull the rug up on you, I can blackball you. All right, I can make your ass look crazy. I can take away your assets.
We were just talking about that in class, man. They in order for you to get money, all right, you have to perform these rituals, and then they always have incriminating evidence, man. All right, they got you in a skirt. They got you dealing with a transformer. All right, they got you so-called cheating on your wife.
So if you come up against us, we got this evidence. We pictures, like you said. So just in case you come against us, we're gonna bring this information out to the world.
Yep.
I got some.
Exactly. Elder Crab, you want?
Yeah,
Big
go
Ock
for it.
finish Shalaki. Let Big Ock finish. Shatari, get yours, and then get yours, Shalaki. Because Shatari was holding something.
Sirach 12 and 11, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Always be on guard, man. This devil's a great actor, man. You
Great actor.
always want to act like he's helping you out, but he got ulterior motives, man.
It says, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped, if thou hast wiped the looking glass God shall know that its rust has not been altogether wiped
Yeah, so
away.
you know how you know, something's rusty, you wipe the rust off. It might appear like it's gone, but it's not. It just has appearance. The rust still comes back eventually.
Exactly.
Is there more to that?
And so this devil, he's never changed. He's that same devil. He's always been.
The devil.
Go ahead, brother.
Just set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee.
And you read the story of Esther. What was it, Haman? He was second in command. He was looking to overthrow the king of Persia, man. All right. So you stupid bugged out niggas talking about, oh man, Esau will be ruling us in kingdom. You just that bugged the fuck out. You don't know shit, man.
Yeah, between us is a great go fix.
Philip meek we have fellowship with thee.
Hey, loud. Say that again. Great.
Yeah, between us,
Great go fix.
Yep, yeah, it's a great go fix, man. You know, hey, we can't rule with him, he can't rule with us, and that's just the balance that the Lord created, man.
They say good set against evil, man.
That's right.
All right.
That's why you Jakes don't prosper in his society. That's why you're looked down upon. This society's not for you.
Yeah.
You can try to fit in,
Right.
and you probably will do shit better than him. But he's not. He's gonna stop you in your tracks, man. He ain't gonna let you.
You're gonna get you tax evasion. You're gonna get you
Yeah.
fucking
I
dealing with extra women and all that other type of job. You try to throw in there and say that you wicked, man.
right.
And he'll use that and slander your name.
Yeah.
All right. Now you're looking like Red Fox, man. Savage
Shit.
son, man.
Shit, I'm worried.
Baby
You're,
Snipes.
you're not fit
R.
to
Kelly.
raise your children.
Yeah,
That's
right.
what they're doing to Kanye, man. You had what's her name?
Jamie
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, another Amalekite.
Yeah, yep. And she was talking about that whole situation with Kanye, and then she mentioned his kids. They'll start doing that. They'll start they'll say a little thing here and there. They plant their seed in people's minds, man.
Hey, you know, I
He's
don't know.
crazy, man. He's a threat to his children.
That's it, bro. I don't know. Some brother.
Who
Hey,
wants to take care of?
I don't know who claimed her. Jamie Lee Curtis. I think. Hey, me personally, I never found her to be attractive. No way, man. Damn field,
She's
bro.
gonna be a ride look at her.
Yeah, man. And then you got Sarah. I told you Sarah
I
Silverman.
hate that bitch.
Yeah, she got the nerve to
I
say
hate that
something.
bitch in the world.
How the hell? How the fuck? Right. She got nerve to say something, man. When you was known to be in blackface, you said the N word, you got the nerve to say something, man. What you about?
Oh damn. Damn.
You got it.
Blackface, right here.
Damn. What? He had it on his phone.
Sarah Silverman, right here.
Hey, put it on my phone too, brother.
Yep.
Edomite bitch.
She gonna.
Got the nerve. Oh,
Salakia.
Yeah, so you're a bitch. So whatever your name is.
Fucking kite.
She's a kite. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bella
You
Kite.
can't say it, boy.
yeah, she another Amalekite.
Man, you fake. I'm just gonna be quiet, man. Fake shoes about to get melted, man.
They got everything
Is
to
there-
say about somebody.
You got
else.
Yeah.
Keep going.
It says, set up not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he set up in thy place.
Yep.
Neither let him sit as
So
thy
he
right
plotting.
hand.
So,
Always. Yeah.
He plotting, man. He plotting to take your place.
Hey, it said, what it tell you in Proverbs and throughout the Old Testament that he sitteth in the lurking places.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
He wants to secretly. He's all that was all about this secrecy to how to take Jake down, man.
But she also talk about how we show the wicked one our ways.
Yep, that's yeah.
So we showed Esau how to fucking deal with us, man. All right, he knows that we want to be like him. All right, so he plays on that, man.
Yeah, he take notes.
Yep.
Like what I say.
Maybe diligent search.
Yeah. That's it.
It
Hey,
said-
the apostles have said it, man. Hey, a lot of these Edomites know Jake better than Jake, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up, man. Hey, they know your behavioral patterns. All right, they know your what you like, your taste, so to speak. Okay, they know what triggers you.
That's why they develop algorithms and stuff like that on social media and shit.
Hey, and if I may add to what you were saying about that, is with the Esau and the Ishmael. See, Esau, Edom, that's why he gave you those the checks, the stimulus checks and stuff. He seen what Jake went out and bought, with all those PPP loans and stuff, and then it triggered down to Ishmael and the Edomites. Now they done built all the smoke shops and stuff in Jake hoods. They've got the fake shoes, the fake clothes, and they know what we like. They know our style. They got the incense in the gas
They
stations
got the
and stuff.
backwoods,
Yeah.
every flavor.
Yep.
The white tees.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
Fucking black tees.
On Dave Chappelle, the first season, you know the I'm rich bitch, when they got the reparations and stuff like that. It was like, FUBU stocks has went out the
Kind
roof.
of like the biggest
And KFC or Popeyes, that shit shot up too. But the thing is, like, that's some real shit. That's all they're gonna do is just take that money and send it right back to them.
Hey, and guess what? I'm gonna tell you something else about yourself. If you're not doing that, like I say, you know niggas well. So if you're different from that, you scared.
Yeah, if you go outside of that cycle, because Jake, you've been set up on a cycle to continually get money from Esau and give it back to him. Get money from Esau and give it back to him. What you do, you get paid, you go to the liquor store, you get you a big ass bottle of Hennessy.
They're drug dealers.
Or drug dealers. Well, shit, now Esau's fucking selling drugs in the goddamn dispensary.
Well, he's the biggest drug dealer because once you cater to somebody's habit and addiction, you got him.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is motherfucker put some shiny ass shit out there in the store, make it affordable for them poor ass niggas who want to be rich, and they can eat it up.
Yeah, that's why there's a lot of liquor stores. You Jake neighbors, a lot of liquor stores, owned by Ishmael.
God, no.
Those fucking weave fucking warehouses.
Weave shop.
They got weave warehouses now. They know you Jakes now, man.
It's a whole weave shop.
When you go outside of the norm, that's when Esau fears, man, and that's what we're outside of that.
Can I bring this precept
Go
up?
ahead,
Yeah, it's pretty much. I've been trying to get this out because you've been mentioning Ishmael, Amulek, you know what I'm saying, Esau, and it's a conspiracy, man. It's not just one certain nation. It's all the nations working against Israel to bring us down, man.
Psalm 83.
Well, this is a precept for Psalms 83. It's at Jeremiah 11 and 19. But I was like a lamb or an ox that is brought to the slaughter, and I knew not that they had devised devices against me, saying, let us destroy the tree with the fruit. And that's Israel. We the ones that bear the fruit. We got all the knowledge, and we the best at everything thereof. And let us cut him off from the land of the living, that his name may be no more remembered. And that's pretty much what's going on right now. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what they're doing. It's not just one nation, man. It's all of them conspiring against us. And that tree he talking about, that's us, man. We the tree of knowledge, man. So that's what's going on right now today, man.
Yeah, I mean, look what they've done to all the tribes, man. Especially Judah, man. He called you colored and Negroes, or Negroes and colored and African Americans, and then they're even doing it to the Latin tribes now. Now all of a sudden it's Latinx, man. It was Latino and Hispanic for the longest. Now it's Latinx. Like, we're just making shit up, bro.
Yeah.
That's a new thing, bro. Yeah. That's a new thing.
We got
all right. Then you got for the natives,
though, you right.
It's Native Americans now, indigenous peoples. You know what I'm saying? They just keep trying to get you further and further away. And then they'll do this, man. Which our people think this is a good thing. They want to take out particular things from the history books, right? And that's basically them omitting like their faults, man. Esau's faults, All right, no, man. Look, the Lord He requires which is past, man. All right. Hey, the scriptures tell you to search out your forefathers. You're supposed to know these things, man. Like I was talking to my woman, right? We were going, we were going to the store. And we talked about something that came up, right? And I said, look, man. I said, because we were talking about history, and I said, look, in these, grammar schools, high schools, right? They'll teach you a little history, right? But it's like the fluff of it. It's just, real PC, ABC 1, 2, 3. Right. But when you go into like in depth with those events, those things still affect us to this day, man. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then I was bringing out to her, I was like, look, man, if you brought that out to one of these, because we live by close to like a very, very uppity, 2 uppity Edomite suburbs, man. And we went to the Target, but with the uppity Edomites. And I said, look, man, if we brought that out to these people, man, do you think, we brought out this truth, and we said, look, the only way for you to, like, let's just say, we want to help, they said we want to help you out. We would have to tell them, look, man, you have to return all the things that you have, all this land you have, your house, all that stuff. And on top of that, not only just return it, you have to work for me. You think they're gonna say that's cool? We'll do that?
No,
They don't
know.
They not gonna do that.
They're not, man. You know.
That's because.
So this is important, man. All right. And the Lord's gonna make sure that these Edomites pay. They're not running away from judgment, man.
Hey, that's why I said. That's why, knowing that they're not gonna do that, that's why the Lord's gonna step in.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got a precept. This is Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt. Huh? It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Honestly, that's the only way out of this is through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. All right, you can't seek to your enemies, man. The scripture said, do not trust them.
They just that's your enemies.
Yeah.
What the hell do you know your enemies to help you, man? Come on,
Right.
man.
That
That's real, man.
And just like the elder brother Shatari said, man, it's not just Esau, it's these other nations too, man. They are enemies also, man.
Yeah, Jakes ain't realistic, man.
Yeah.
When these people are your enemies. When do you have known your enemies to help you, man?
Hey,
Get the hell out of here, man.
hey, all they do is paint over the true images and put their images up. Let's say
That's who they want to
let's say the Lord did
Right.
come back, and Esau put us back in hardcore slavery. What he trying to do anyway with the MOTB?
Mm-hmm.
And then he separate us again. Michael Jordan be fucking like,
Yep.
Lil
Michael Jackson.
Wayne, all these
Yeah.
motherfuckers will be fucking Edomites, man.
Right, exactly.
Just like
Hey,
Mozart and Brahms and all those Beethoven,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
know, King James.
yeah.
if it makes them more money to put us back in slavery, they'll do it the next, like right now.
Yeah,
They do it right
they'll
now.
pass it
If
off
it
so
benefits
fast.
them so money, if it
Yeah,
benefits them money,
You see that bill on TV
Well, that's the
getting
plan.
passed
That's the
tomorrow
whole point
morning.
of the MOTB.
boom.
To put
Yep.
them back in hardcore slavery.
Yep.
To
Yep,
put you
yep.
back in for that hardcore bondage. To take away everything from you. To
Yep.
control you completely.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And worship them as they the most high. Right?
Yeah, worship
Yep.
the image of the beast. You're exactly right. Yep, that's it. You know?
Daniel, we got a precept.
It's the book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 1.
Mhm.
Go down to 3. Well, you know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Woe to them.
And then also Salaki, and then read 10 as well.
Hey, man, when you say woe means destruction. By the way, go ahead, brother.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
So, Lord got you right there, man. You damn devil. Go ahead, brother.
When
Sir?
the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
Yeah, it's in the power of their hands. Because why? The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Look, you Edomites, you're not big and bad. You're not smart. You're idiots, by the way. All right, idiots. When you really deal with Edomites, they're idiots. Okay.
Fucking idiots.
All
They
right.
think they playing chess, but really playing checkers. Lord's ultimate
They're
chess
playing
player.
Connect 4, man. It's a whole different game.
There it is. Say it again.
They're playing Connect 4, man.
But they're playing a whole
A
different
whole
game.
different game.
Oh, hey,
You know?
don't they-
So yeah, you didn't get it by your might. It wasn't because you were intelligent. It's not because you were a great businessman. No, the Lord set you up, man.
Hey, the angels had to help you damn devil take us down, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
The angels had to step
What was it
in.
Elmo's? What was it?
Say that more fire.
Say almost
Yeah,
five.
yeah.
hey, Salakia, it's like a PlayStation with the two controllers, but one controller's not connected, and Esau's like that little kid that think he's playing and shit, and he's controlling shit like nigga,
Ugly
you're not
as hell.
controlling shit.
Getting all into
Fuck
it.
little ass child. They got children. Because the script describing a child, man. They give him control to a child. He fascinated by the game to give him control. Think he playing the game, man.
Yeah.
The
Now
scripture
you start
says in
talking shit.
Job, the deceived and the deceiver are his.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Yep. You go.
Verse 2. And they covet fields and take them by
Yeah,
violence.
so they cover fields. They like what you got, man. Yeah,
Yup.
we brought it out earlier with, you know, they put us in hardcore slavery. They let us, free, right?
Mm-hmm.
We, do our own thing. They're like, oh, get the fuck away from our areas. Do blah, blah. They kick us out. They don't want anything to do with us. So we're like, okay, cool. We build our own communities. All of a sudden, man, what are they doing over there? They're fascinated by our artwork, fascinated by our food, our
Hip-hop.
music.
Damn.
All right. Hey, good. Like I said, look,
Are we
this is
treating
what's
each other?
happening right now in Chicago. All in Bronzeville, all in Pilsen, all in Humboldt Park, all in Rogers Park. All these areas that were all Jake, man. For the longest, fucking Cabrini Green. Or we don't want nothing to do with this. So stay away from them areas. Now all of a sudden you're fucking running. You're jogging down 18th Street with a fucking Starbucks coffee and your French bulldog. The fuck, man? This is the reality of this shit, man. Then they look at you like, what the hell are you doing here? What the fuck are you doing here, man?
You also got Esau.
Somebody's dealt with. Hey man, it's no. Hey, I remember a video years ago. Apostle Kabah said it. This devil's too fucking much. That's why he need his ass beat, man.
Oh yeah. I want to say you also got Esau from California that are moving into Baja California and Sonora. You know, due to the inflation in California, man.
Wow. You know
that's a death trap for them, man. Once.
Oh yeah.
You know.
You know, the Elder Malcolm did a video on that where how Esau make Jake move. He relocate us every 20, 30 years, so we never have no ownership or nothing.
Yeah.
I have able to get no land of our own. You know,
That's what's happening right now. Like, the brothers brought it out earlier. How I think it was Umatas, how they're kicking Jake out and then they're pushing him out. Right now, like a lot of these suburbs, right, like a Willowbrook, Lombard. All right, like a Tinley Park, right? Those were all Edomite areas. Oaklawn, you always bring this out.
Yeah.
Those were all Edomite areas 30 years ago, man.
Right.
Now they're all Jake, and those people, those Edomites, those lower level Edomites that were in those pockets, they're pissed off because they're like, what the fuck, man? Now this Section 8's coming in, now my property value is dropping. They're getting all mad about this shit, man. And that's where that civil war is going to come in, too, because those low level Edomites, man, they're getting pissed, man. They're like, you top tier Edomites are screwing us out of our blessing too, man.
Oh, and let me add this, man.
Yeah.
Your Jake's presence alone brings down the property value.
Yep.
Just you being around brings down the property value.
What is it, white flight?
Yeah.
The Great White Flight in the 60s or was it 70s?
The 60s.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah,
Man,
a lot of
really
these, oh no, I'm finna say a lot of these. We in the South Side right now. All this the South Side area, that was all Edomites.
Yeah,
But when Jake moved into these neighborhoods, that's where you got. That's why the like Oakland and all that. That was all like farmland, forest land and stuff. But they built up on them lands to get away from Jake, man.
Yeah,
Jake
over
moved-
there, Oakland.
Yeah.
You know?
I got a
But
question.
Can Donnie Oliver finish?
Micah 2 and 2, and they covered fields and take them by violence
Yep.
and houses, take them away.
Yep. And right now they don't necessarily come in with troops and just knock all your shit down or kick you out like that. What they do is it's called economic warfare, right? They'll economically push you out. But keep going. That's another form of another tactic, man. That Esau uses. Keep going.
So they oppress a man and his house,
Yep. Yep.
even a man and his heritage.
That's right. You guys understand that or no?
God, and Esau also, gives these women more power, man. All right, they also take the father out the household, man. Now you got the women raising,
Demons.
these kids, man.
Don't call them kids. Demons.
Demons. These rebellious as demons, monsters.
Yeah, that's what they are, man. Fucking monsters, man. 4 or 5 years old, man. Slapping their mom's ass and throwing money.
Yeah, that shit foul.
You know what I'm saying? And throwing up some gang signs and having fucking guns in their goddamn hands. This is the fucking reality of what's happening, man.
Yeah, because what happens is if the father's not around and the mom's raising him, he gonna grow up to be a total homosexual or handle everything with violence and emotions and
Well,
shit.
that's happened even with fathers in the home. Yeah, I knew niggas that had their father with some bitch ass niggas growing up.
Yeah, because they got a feminine spirit.
Because they didn't have a real father.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, even some of the dads are probably so-called raised to run the house, all of that, but they just stay bitch ass niggas. They work with Esau. They got businesses like this dude Sam. Even though the dad was pretty cool, but he got his own business over here on Racine.
They took some gifts, man.
Yeah.
They said gifts is the heart.
He still has that bitch ass spirit because he was working with Esau.
Yeah,
Esau helped him get a business.
The curses.
Hey, this is what happens when you integrate with the wicked, man, with the heathens.
Yep.
This is what happens. This is the results, man. Okay? This is the results. All right? Because look, hey, if we were following our customs, if we had a rebellious bitch ass nigga around us, what the fuck do you do with that damn demon, man? You stone his ass, man. Hey, you bring him to the elders. He don't want to listen. All right. We're gonna publicly execute this fucking demon. All right. So everyone, get a goddamn stone. Let's start throwing it.
had everybody watch it.
Hey,
Yeah.
Put fear in it.
Exactly. What does the scripture say? Rebuke before all, so others may fear.
Yeah.
See, this is a part of our culture. But see, if you do that, right? You know, all of a sudden you're hating. You're fucking inhumane. Esau call you inhumane, and this guy is the most inhumane demon on the planet, man.
He's a big hypocrite. The biggest hypocrite there is, man.
Oh yeah.
We need to free these people, man. Fuck you, man. You Edomites, man. The Lord, man. Baba Kushar, read the next verse, man. You motherfuckers are gonna get this punishment, man.
Micah 2 and 3.
So make your move so the Lord can make his, bro.
Yeah.
So it's just that's it, man. So you won't call it hate speak with somebody tired of your ass bullying them, man, and speak out against your ass, man. Fuck you, goddamn devil. Go ahead, bro.
Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go hotly.
Yeah, exactly.
For this time is evil.
You're not gonna run away from your punishment. It's not gonna be like the time during, you know, when you were in the garden as a serpent. It's not gonna be like during the time of Cain and Abel. All right? No, man. You are gonna deal with this shit. You are gonna have to deal with that hardcore judgment, man. It ain't gonna be fucking pretty, man. It's not. You're gonna be getting fucked up. Hey, the brothers were talking about it. I think in class, man, before we started. Hey, you're gonna work 6 days out the week, get beat the fuck up on the 7th day during the Shabbat. It's supposed to be your day of rest, but then you're gonna have demons plague your goddamn mind where you're gonna get no fucking rest. All right, and it's gonna be all out hell for 1,000 years, man, until you get eradicated. Hey, like I think it was one of the apostles said it. Hey, when it's their time to die, they're gonna be like, "Thank you, let me jump into the fucking
They
bonfire."
gonna be fighting like, man, me first. Get that, yo. I'm going in there first. They gonna catch so much hell for 1,000 years, man.
I got it. Oh, you got more?
Yeah, read 10, and then whatever you got.
Micah 2 and
You
10.
got one, too?
Arise ye, and depart, for this is not your rest.
Yeah, so you Israelites, look, you gotta depart from this place. It's not your rest, man. All right, and you do that by spiritually, you know, getting out of this place. You not following the ways of this world. You separating yourself. Hey, the scriptures say to separate yourselves from among them. All right, I think that's in Corinthians. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Follow the law, statutes, and commandments. A change, man. Become that new man. Put away the old man. All right, and then eventually, look, the Lord is gonna physically take us out of here. After we spiritually do this, all right, the Lord's gonna just He's gonna bring them chariots in. You got a couple chariot, you know, paintings, you know, and we're gonna get out of here, you know, via them chariots, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim on Shai, man. You know, is there more to there?
There's more. Because it is polluted, it shall even destroy you, even with a sword destruction.
Yeah, hey, this place will destroy you. And look at our people. They're destroyed for what? A lack of knowledge. Our people are through, man. They are completely through. We see it.
The whole.
Hey, man, yeah. You got Jake out there that want to be women, all right? Hey, the women want to be men. The kids want to be adults. Everyone's a dope head, a dope fiend. Okay, a fucking they got that fame demon on them. Our people are fucking demons right now.
I seen some, man. It's like, of course, Esau pushes. I seen some. Show you how fucked up in the head you're gonna be being around these goddamn devils, man. So you had Jake male in a relationship with the Edomite woman. But guess what? She playing the part of the dude. He playing the feminine part, man, in the goddamn relationship.
Yep. That's how they do now. Shit.
They pushing it all the movies, the game.
Yeah.
God knows,
bro.
He got
One of my video games.
washing dishes, watching the kids, and all kind of goof ass shit.
Trying to corrupt the people with this woman power shit, man.
Yeah, man. I watched they got what was it? IGN. They playing like, man, what's the point of this bullshit, man? This dude playing the game with the female. And she whooping his ass. He ain't doing shit. So what's the point of y'all playing this goddamn game, man? You just gonna let her
I know what game.
just totally whoop your ass, man. See, this place is just fucking.
Hey, then all these because the brothers mentioned it, man. All these movies, TV shows, games. They got these women, you know, in power and they're the lead characters. All that woke shit, right? Is actually making these companies lose a lot of money. Hey, no one's dealing with She-Hulk, okay? No one's dealing
That's
with
a dude. But okay, sorry.
Well, man, I didn't know. Whatever, bro. Shit. So you opened my eyes to something new.
When She-Hulk turns into like the big thing, that's actually a dude with makeup on.
God,
Wow.
that's
Show?
Yes,
Well,
in the show.
Whatever, man. Point being, though, you got the She-Hulk. No one's dealing with that. The Eternals. No one's dealing with that. No one's dealing with fucking Wakanda 2. No one's dealing with, what was it, the Queen of, what was it?
Woman King.
Woman King. No one's dealing with this shit.
That's the narrative.
That shit is fantasy,
She-Hulk
man.
is just a
It's smoke and mirrors, okay?
And that's part of the reason why Esau want to blame the men of the Lord.
Yeah,
Because of you, my plan ain't working because of you.
Oh, and then they're starting off with the Andrew Tates.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a misogynist, and man, they be trying to like trap this dude up. I was watching his interview on with Piers. What's his name? Just type in Piers. I can't think of his first name, but they were they made him basically do an interview, and they were trying to trap him up. And then even Andrew Tate was calling this dude out, like, he's like, look, you're gonna interrupt me. And then the dude started interrupting him. He's like, prove my point. And then he was like, look, you do all this stuff. It's very low. He said some shit like low level. It's a weak tactic. And he was just going in, man. Everyone's seeing all this bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
Piers Morgan.
Piers Morgan, man.
Yep.
But the point being, though, is they're starting to, get on guys like that, all right, and all these other, red pills, so for lack of words, MGTOW guys, man. They're trying to make them the bad guys, but really, that's all. That's all to eventually come to whom? The men of the Lord, because really, those guys are still catering to this world. They're still trimming their waist. See, we're saying, fuck all this shit, man. This is what it is, man. And now that's a fucking problem, man.
That's it.
The dude Charleston White, even though he a nigga, but he said something that was very factual. He said Kevin Samuels, I like what Kevin Samuels said, but ain't no such thing as a high value man. He said when you a man, you the best anyway. He said a man is the greatest thing anyway to be born. He said, "Man, is the one that control it." He said, "But that's his truth. Just being a man, period. You the best. You ain't no such thing. It ain't no such thing as how value man. You a fucking man.
Right.
Period. You born a man. So that's the whole point. We already better."
Hey, you know what? Hey, seeing Esau is a sore loser, and that's why Apostle Todd here did a video. Esau's back against the wall, man. What do you do? You back a rat in the corner. He's gonna get violently attacked, man. So Esau's so loser. He don't like failure. We looked that word up. So now he's gonna come in that great wrath. Knowing his time is short, he's gonna get violent now, knowing that everybody sees his ass now, man.
Yeah. He's exposed.
You got your precepts?
Yeah. This going after all the heathen. This is Obadiah 1:15.
Oh yeah.
For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen.
That's right.
As thou hast done, it should be done unto thee. Thy reward shall
That's
return.
plain to the point. So a damn bitch ass Edomite hear that. Now that's symbolic? Is that symbolic now?
It says neither Jews nor Greeks.
Since you don't. Yeah, man. That's fucking
You know what I'm
They're
saying?
trying to slip out of it. They
Hey,
can't.
look.
Anyway.
Hey, look. The scriptures, man, talk about salvation's only for Israel, man. We can get. That's a whole nother lesson within itself. We can pull out a slew of scriptures. Look, we can pull out a slew of scriptures of you heathens going into captivity.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You heathens are going into captivity. You're going into hardcore slavery. Okay? What kingdom is going to have just a ruling class?
That's it.
If you have a kingdom, you have the rulers and you have what? Your subjects.
That's
Yeah,
right.
and that's just like right now. We're the subjects in your fucking kingdom, man. So it's gonna be the same way in the kingdom of heaven, man. The Israelites gonna be on top. They're gonna have subjects, man.
Beating that ass, man.
Right. So now it's fine when your devil ass is on top. You got, but since you're gonna be the slave, now it's a problem. Now all of us should be ruling together. Come on,
Right. Or if they mention the past, it's like, hey, that was a long time ago. Oh, Jim Crow laws. Oh yeah, that was a long
But
time
guess
ago.
what? The beautiful thing about the Lord is the Lord think otherwise. He said he quiet that which is past, man.
God. And 1,000 years to us is a day to the Most High.
Mhm.
It says Obadiah 1:15. For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen.
That's right.
As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy
So,
reward shall
hold on.
return.
So what has thou done is going to be done unto thee?
Mhm.
And what have you heathens done to us, man? Hey, you've
That's-
murdered,
that's-
raped us. You've taken
Murdered.
advantage of us.
Right.
All right, you've dealt unjustly to us. These
Yep.
things are coming upon you, man. Okay, you are going to have all you heathens. Of course, Esau is going to have it the worst. But hey, man, fuck Ishmael, fuck Moab, fuck Ammon, fuck Ham, fuck all you Japhites, all of you, man. You're all getting it.
What's that? It should return upon their own head. What you think to do unto Jake, it's gonna return upon your own head. Scripture say it, man. Like you Edomite, you looking, trying to find ways to exterminate Jake. Guess what? It's gonna happen to you. Pursuing the Obadiah 118.
Right. It said,
Salakia, Ishmael just tried to slick me. Been work on my truck to put my catalytic converters on. So he told me literally last week, 500 labor. He was trying. He said it's 2,500 to do the work because he said the parts is both of them is $1,000 a piece for the catalytic converter. I said, man, I'm not paying that. I'm what if I find it cheap and get my own parts? The labor still gonna be 500, right? He said yes. I buy my own parts fountain for the cheap, probably 500 a piece. Bring the parts. We made the deal last time. I said I did the diagnostic, right? I'm just owe you 380. That's gonna be 500. He said yeah. Today he called me on some bullshit talking about I had another sticky note that I wrote. I guess I didn't see it at first, and now you gotta pay $11.50.
you went to the merchant?
Man, no, we went. It's a shop, but he's an Ishmael like that runs the shop. But so his ass tried to swindle me. I said fuck that. He said the lowest I could go is $1,000 because one of the workers said it's gonna take too long, so it's gonna be like. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. You told me 500. Man, don't touch my shit. I'll come get it. Like fuck that, man. Like Ishmael gotta pay too, man. They be trying to fucking swindle you, slick you. Cause that was some slick ass shit. When we already just closed on the deal, and you called me the next day just to be on some bullshit. No, Ishmael gotta fucking pay, man. They snaky and they be on bullshit, man.
Let me finish this. God, this it says back at Obadiah 1:15. It says, "Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been." Right?
Beautiful.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, y'all wanted to jump on the bandwagon with the other nations wanted to jump on the bandwagon with Esau. They gonna have to pay just like Esau. It's just Esau, since he was the ringleader, after 1,000 years, he's gonna be eradicated, man. Bye.
This one tells
It's Proverbs 4 and 13. It says, "Take fast hold of instructions, let her not go, keep her, for she is thy life." And then we have to take hold of these laws as commandments, of which our people are not doing. But what? Verse 14 says, "Enter not into the path of the wicked." You self-proclaimed white man, y'all are the wicked that the Bible speaks of. It says,
"Enter not in the path of the wicked," right?
Right.
So the scripture about even after your present choosing of his ways, man. All right. So when you start thinking that Esau is the right way to go, then you're gonna deserve everything you get when he gets his judgment, man. That's Shabbat, we didn't finish, but it says, "Who pity a charmer when he plays by a serpent, man?"
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, so you already know what happened when you play with Snake.
You get bit.
Well, Wisdom of Solomon says that they that trust in such things are worthy to have such things happen to them.
Yep. Because it's going by idols. Talking about idol, but Esau is a fucking idol, man.
He is exactly. That's why
he's a god.
Yep.
I got a little more. Proverbs 4 and 14 says, "Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men.
Yep.
Avoid it."
Who said avoid it? Stay the fuck away from it. And that's the problem with our people. And they start looking, hey, it looks fun over there. You know? Can I come too? Can I join? You know?
Jumped.
Next thing you know, they're getting date raped, man. They get a drink. Next thing you know, they get Dahmered.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
They get Dahmered.
I fuck with that.
I like that one.
They get Dahmered, man. They didn't smell the drink, all right?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
They didn't just take a sip, they started gulping, they just drink up. Come on, no. They said chug it. They start chugging, and next thing you know, they're on the bed, and he's like, "Oh, I just want to watch a movie with you."
Left your butt naked.
You're butt naked. Yeah. I just want to watch a movie.
Yeah, and that was, when we come, and you look at that, man. He always came with, "I'll give you some money." You just come with me.
Well, it would be that, or he'd be doing
Yeah.
some more stuff, some stuff that, hey, if you was in the spirit, you wouldn't have fought that man.
Right.
Well, I'm just talking about Dama.
Yeah.
He always offered money to
Yeah,
the victim.
yeah, and that's how starting with Esau does it. What do they always do, Lord Jacob? Well, we know you, because even the one kid, he will, you know, the young guy, he was like 13, 14. What did he say, man? He's like, I'm here because my family needs money.
Yeah.
So he was ready to get down and do some weird shit with this guy because he needed some money. And that's how Jake is as a whole, man. The majority of Jake, they do these heinous things, man, just so they can get out the hood and have a little bit of money so they can go buy their mama house. They can have, you know, a couple cars. They can get a couple of their homies out the hood, man.
Yeah, that's how you get Jake ultimately, man. You know, like Jake been in the hood, struggling his whole life. Jake might have a talent to rap or whatever, so they make it big and stuff. They sign for a record company, and then here come Esau offering that. Oh, you know, you got to do this. You gotta, you gotta let me pop you in the butt. All this crazy shit.
Diddy experiment.
So yeah, Jake think I don't want to go back to the situation I'm in, so he just gonna go ahead and do the shit.
That's crazy. Like Canossius, go ahead. I was gonna say like Canossius say, you get the one hit wonder. The ones who ain't gonna go for that shit.
That's it.
They go.
You won't hear from him ever again.
It's like, yeah.
It said, avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. But they sleep not, except they have done mischief. And their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. And as the scripture say, the soul which is in him is not lifted up right, roughly paraphrasing. These Edomites are not right, man. These are not your friends, they're enemies. And that goes for all the heathen. They want to destroy Jacob. It says they have, Esau has that perpetual hatred. And it showed in his actions. It showed in how he treat Jake. For what? It says they our people go after their lovers. They go after all these heathen nations and do this and do that and go and sell out. Hey, the Lord is going to judge you for that. And these heathen are destroying Jake continuously.
And that's one of the main things Esau is mad about, man. That you have a certain elect man that see his punk ass for what it really is, and then we bring it out on video and warn the other people, man. He hate that. You can't work your little stupid witchcraft doing the shit you was doing no more, man.
Right, and the thing is, he tried little tricks and stuff. Like, there was one time I was really trying to find your page. Like, I typed it in verbatim, like the capitalized whatever, and yours would never pop up. I tried to separate it with the filter and the channel, it would not pop up. Like, Esau be going through the length. Like, you can upload it, probably put it on private, you know, and then it gets taken down. Like, it's not in public.
I had that happen, man. I put something. It was just on a list, and I threw it in the group me.
Right.
And it was, you know, I used a video clip, and they literally, I don't think they gave me a strike. They were about to give me a strike, but they gave me like some like weird fucking warning shit, like copyright stuff, and I'm like, God damn, bro, this shit's on the list. Shit, I remember Shikari. He told us that he barely made a page, didn't put any videos up, and they gave him already a warning strike.
Damn. They didn't have nothing.
They said, nah, man.
Oh, TMS, no.
Hey, you ain't gonna start that bullshit. That's basically what they said, man.
Right.
That's fucking crazy, man.
He the definition of a hater, bro.
Which you rock him. This should show you right here. That show you alone. Esau doing the shit he doing to show you this the truth, man.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Come on, get yours.
It's Proverbs 26 and 27. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. And Esau has set up a lot of traps, all right, for our people to fall, man. All right, one of the big ones is putting drugs in to our neighborhood, man. All right, you had the crack epidemic. All right, that heavily affected Judah. All right, you had Joe Biden with the 1994 crime bill. Basically, if you would get caught with crack, all right, and he'll sentence Judah to 20 years in prison for each rock he had.
But
Meanwhile, his son
is
a crackhead,
Right.
and it's 2022, and you got Edomites overdosing on opioids. You got the fentanyl.
Yeah.
You traveling downtown Chicago, you just see people just
You know,
Shit,
the
the
majority,
majority, you know.
the majority of the homeless people asking for money now is all Edomites.
That's right.
All
That's
strung
right.
out.
Yeah.
All fucking strung out.
And
You know?
that's an example of Psalm
Right.
7 and 15. Is you gonna return
Turn
upon your
upon
own
your
head.
own head, right.
I was thinking some are probably ages, man. I watched John Wick, but anyway.
Shit.
God.
Man, these motherfuckers are Edomites, bro.
Hey,
Yeah, by the end.
Man, shit. And even if they are fucking, you know, weird agents doing all that shit, man, you're a fucking loser, man.
You
got-
are,
You
bro.
still gotta sit there and play this role.
Exactly.
worse
Just
than the
get some
office,
shitty as
You're a
fuck, bro.
fucking bum.
That's worse than the office job.
Motherfucker don't even get
And
laid.
all
You got
you
fucking
say, you
five,
smell good.
fucking 50 million in the bank account, but don't get laid.
Eating pizza all day.
Hey, yeah, that's a big waste of a kingdom, man. That's a big waste of the kingdom, man. We tell you better enjoy your kingdom while the Lord still allowing you to have your kingdom.
That's it.
You know,
They can't, man.
that's just stupid as hell, man. That's just a waste of time, bro.
You don't got a lot of time.
Yeah, you just got waste your time you got left in your kingdom to watch us all day.
Watch it, yeah.
Because we bored as shit. For the most part, we lead a peaceful life, and that's what this is all about.
God.
Yeah, I had some. One of y'all break it down. This Psalms 37 and 1. It said, "Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass,
Yep.
and wither as the green herb."
Exactly. Eventually, these heathens, they're gonna be cut down. The Lord is gonna strip them from the you know the rulership seat, man. You know,
Yeah,
and it's only a matter of time. You know, they have their bounds and they cannot pass, as the scriptures say.
that's it, bro.
Okay, the hypocrite, you know, they have but for a moment. You know, so if we paraphrasing it, you know, it's just a moment in this thing called time. You know, that's it.
That's it.
A wickedness has it was a
Wickedness has its
yeah,
time.
has its time, but righteousness has its eternity, man. As the other yacht says.
Yeah.
All right.
So we shouldn't worry about like, oh man, they got these riches, oh they got these Bugattis and all this other stuff. Who cares?
And then our
man?
stuff is gonna be a billion times better, man. We're gonna have spiritual bodies.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna be 100% righteous. Hey, we're not gonna be driving in Bugattis. We're gonna be driving in chariots, man.
That's
All
right.
right.
Manipulating the
That's not
elements
gonna-
like the brother said.
Yeah, that's it.
Fine is always
Manipulate the elements.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you think what is it? Abu Dhabi's nice and Dubai's nice, bro. Our stuff's gonna be made of gold and precious stones,
Pure gold.
carbuncle, sapphires, rubies, emeralds. All right, the black opals. Okay.
Yeah,
You know, you think this shit's nice? This is bum shit, man. All right, this is straight up bum shit. The nicest Edomite property is still bum shit, man. You know, well, we're gonna get into the kingdom.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
you
That's
talking about nice cars. Hey, shit, we gonna have, like you said, the cherries. We ain't gonna have no shit that's gonna break down within 2 or 3 years.
Oh,
Hey,
you
what
guys
the-
are worried about the nicest whore. No, we're gonna have real wives, women that are just that's only been with us.
Right.
Not with fucking 300. That's been with fucking 300. Fucking 5,000 guys.
Right.
Oh, hold on, that's a low number, brother.
Right.
Yeah, you better off that she bad.
You gonna be able to say,
Hey, oh yeah, man, she bad. Already had fucking 5,000 dicks already before you, man.
hot dog and all.
And vagina.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them, you got a lot of lesbians out there too.
So-called.
Alphabet
And love
thing.
eating pussy, man.
Yeah.
Like they be fascinated
Oh, my
with that
God.
shit, man.
Yeah,
thinking
you got
it's
bitches
Just
that
say uncle did them wrong or they don't
No,
get
no,
the
that's
father.
bullshit because bitch it's just a demon that's out there.
Yup.
Like shit, we was in front of the brothers restaurant and there was 2 bitches that pulled up and hold up, what boy? Yeah, he actually saw it. He saw the chick do that weird shit to her friend and he asked her, hey, you on that? Like you on that mo shit? And she was like, nah, I just wanted to just pull over and eat her out. Don't she look like she look pretty and all just saying bullshit like that.
Yeah.
We live in a bad world.
Hey, let me finish this up, Bunny. I got you. This Psalm 37:3. Trust in the Lord and do good, so there shalt thou dwell in the land. Verily thou shalt be fed. So that's what we got. We got to trust in the Lord and not the Esau, his wicked ways, man. Like we just read it, man. His rulership is only temporal, man.
Let's get these last precepts.
It's 2 Corinthians 6:17. Wherefore come out from among them,
That's right.
and be ye separate,
Mm.
saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you, and will be a father unto you, and ye shall be my sons and daughters, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
So part of us knowing the truth and waking up to who we are, the scriptures also tells us that Esau Edom is not to be trusted, man. And don't fall for his tricks.
All right, hey.
Falling out for the wiles of the devil.
And that's straight to the point, man. Come up from amongst them, separate yourselves, man. All right, so the Lord can accept you. All right, but that's pretty much it. You know, we'll end off this lesson. You know, hopefully this was edifying one, and with that, you know, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakapadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all your brothers out there. Shalom and
Shalom.
Baba Ball.
Bob.
About
Tomorrow morning.